Good morning students. Once again I am with you with a new video, that is the type of work done. Last video मध्ये आपण what is by work आणि त्याचे SI युनिट CGS युनिट बघितले. सोबतच SI युनिट आणि CGS युनिट मध्ये रिलेशन्स आहे ते सुद्धा बघितलं. आता या व्हिडिओ मध्ये आपल्याला टाइप्स ऑफ वर्क डन च्या बाबतीत इन्फॉर्मेशन्स बघायचे आहे. So myself Mr. Rahul Tantarpale and it's your channel, that is Tantarpale sir Advanced Science Tutorial. Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get all notifications of all videos. Please like the video, share the video, and obviously this video it's your responsibility to spread this video. Okay. तर आपल्याला विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो आज बघायचं आहे व्हॉट इज मीन बाय वर्क अँड व्हॉट आर इट्स टाइप. तर लास्ट व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण बघितलं होतं जेव्हा एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय केला जाते, लाईक जस्ट एक्झाम्पल, दिस इज द एक्झाम्पल दॅट इज व्हेन वी अप्लाय द फोर्स ऑन एनी ऑब्जेक्ट देन द डिस्प्लेसमेंट टेक्स प्लेस in the direction of force, then we write the formula that is the W is equal to F into S, and its SI unit is the obviously joule and CGS unit is the erg. But today we have to see when there is a difference between the between the force and displacement, then what happen. So when we apply the force on any object, then the displacement takes place in different directions. For example, if you consider this is the object, and on this object when the force is applied, then what happen. When the force is applied on this object, means this is considered, this is the particularly object. When we apply force in this direction, then the displacement of the object takes place in this manner. If we plot like the consider that is the this is the normal, and this normal like the this is the angle. So this is the angle between the force and applied force and displacement. म्हणजे जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय केला या डायरेक्शननं, तेव्हा त्याचं हॉरिझॉन्टल मॅनरनं डिस्प्लेसमेंट होईल. तर हे डिस्प्लेसमेंट आणि अप्लाइड फोर्स यामधला अँगल आहे. दिस अँगल इट इज कॉल्ड एज द थीटा अँगल. तर आता आपल्याला बघायचं आहे मीन्स रिलेशन्स व्हेन द फोर्स इज अप्लाइड ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट and displacement takes place in a different direction. Then so we call it as the work done by the force acting obliquely. So let's consider m is the mass of object and f is the force applied on the object. Then the displacement takes place in a respective direction, that is the displacement is s. When force is applied on any object, then completely force is not causes a complete displacement of the object, or complete force is not used to displace the object. It means that some of the force is applied, some of the force is utilized by the object and remaining force is the utilized to do displacement. याचा अर्थ असा आहे की जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय करतो तेव्हा तो कम्प्लिटली फोर्स ऑब्जेक्टचं डिस्प्लेसमेंट घडून आणण्यासाठी युटिलाइज होत नाही. काही अमाऊंट ऑफ फोर्स जो आहे ऑब्जेक्टचं म्हणजे फ्रिक्शनमध्ये किंवा काही सम ऑफ द फोर्स ॲब्सॉर्ब बाय द ऑब्जेक्ट, म्हणजे ऑब्जेक्ट काही ॲब्सॉर्ब करतो, अँड रिमेनिंग फोर्स दॅट इज द इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज पार्ट ऑफ फोर्स इज युटिलाइज टू डू वर्क डन. मीन्स डिस्प्लेसमेंट घडून आणण्यासाठी काही अमाऊंट ऑफ फोर्स अप्लाइड होतो. तर कन्सिडर करू, दिस इज द F1 इज द फोर्स ऑर फॅक्टर ऑफ द फोर्स विच इज यूज टू डू डिस्प्लेसमेंट. म्हणजे याचं डिस्प्लेसमेंट घडून आणण्यासाठी हा फोर्स F एवढा फोर्स अप्लाइड झाला. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू मीन्स आता आपल्याला एक्सप्रेशन द्यायचं आहे. सो कन्सिडर दॅट इज द M1 इज द ऑब्जेक्ट, M1 इज द मास ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट, M इज द मास ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट, M is the mass of object. F is the force applied on the object. F is the force applied on the object. Applied on the object. And F1 is the force. F1 is the part of force. F1 is the part of force which causes the displacement, which causes the displacement of the object, causes the displacement of the object. Okay. So according to trigonometry, we can say that, or just first of all we have to say that is the when the force is applied to an object, then displacement takes place. So W is the work done. W is the work done. What work done is given as, that is W is equal to F1 into S. It means that when the force is applied on the object, then the displacement takes place, and F1 is the force or component of the force which causes the displacement of the object. So obviously W is equal to F1 into S. So if we consider that is the F force is applied in the direction of the particularly means what we call it a tangential manner, and the displacement takes place, that is the horizontal manner, then by using the trigonometry, what is by cos means यहाँ पे हमें cos theta यूज करना है या फिर trigonometry यूज करने हैं. So what is by cos theta? So cos theta is nothing but the hypotenuse or base upon hypotenuse. So this is the cos theta. So what is the base and what is the particularly base or hypotenuse? So base is the F1 and hypotenuse, that is the F. So this is the cos theta. So हमें अभी वैल्यू चाहिए वो मीन्स F1 की. So अगर F1 की वैल्यू निकालते हैं तो क्या मिलेगा हमें? cos theta into F is equal to F1. It means that is F1 is equal to cos theta into F. So if you consider that is the equation number 1, then put the value of F1 in the equation 1, then we get, put the value of F1 in the equation 1, then we get what we get, that is the work done, that is the, what is F1? Cos theta. F1, that is the F into cos theta, or that is the S. So this is the work done when the object when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in a different direction. So what is the means work done in this case? When the means this application, or this is the equation where we have to use these equations. हा फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला कुठे यूज करायचा आहे? जेव्हा एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाइड केलेला असता आणि त्याचा डिस्प्लेसमेंट हे जर वेगवेगळ्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये होत असेल तेव्हा आपल्याला हा फॉर्म्युला यूज करावा लागेल. सो W is equal to F into cos theta into S. So this is the equation that is when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place by a different manners. Okay. Next one, we have to see types of work done. So on the basis of cos theta, we can classify the work done into different types. So what is by cos theta and what are these types? So if you consider that is the means on the basis of cos theta, there are three types of work done. So which one is three types? That is means we call it as the types of work done. That is types of work done. Type of work, that is first one is the positive work done. Second one is the negative work done. Next one is the third one, zero work done. So on the basis of in which direction force is applied and displacement takes place. So on the basis of this, we can classify the work done into three types. That is positive work done, when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in a same manner, it is called as positive work done. When the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in opposite direction, this is the negative work done. And when the force is applied on the object and displacement doesn't take place, it means that displacement doesn't take place. एक तो object जागेवर थांबलेला आहे किंवा when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in a circular manner, that is the along the circumference, then it is also a zero work done. So this is the three types of the work done. Next one we have to see, that is the type of work done. So recently we have seen that is that there are three types of work done. One is called as the positive work done, another one is called as the negative work done, and next one is called as the zero work done. एक आहे पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डन, एक आहे निगेटिव्ह वर्क डन आणि एक आहे झिरो वर्क डन. तर याच पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डनला, निगेटिव्ह वर्क डनला आणि झिरो वर्क डनला हे आपल्याला फॉर्म्युल्याच्या फॉर्ममध्ये बघायचं आहे. व्हेन द पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डन टेक्स प्लेस, when the negative work done takes place, and when the zero work done takes place. So let's we look, that is we have know about the formula, that is the what is the formula work done, that is work done is nothing but the F into cos theta into S. This is the work done formula. So first of all we have to say that is the positive work done, or when the positive work done takes place. So first one, positive work done. पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डन म्हणजे नेमका काय, तर बघा पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डन. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, when the force is applied on the object, when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in a same direction. When the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in a same direction, then it is said to be positive work done. In this case, angle theta is equal to 0 degree. म्हणजे जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टला फोर्स अप्लाय करतो, जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय करतो तेव्हा त्याचं डिस्प्लेसमेंट सेम डायरेक्शनमध्ये होत असेल, म्हणजेच याला म्हटलं जाते पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डन. आणि या केसमध्ये फोर्स आणि डिस्प्लेसमेंट यामधला अँगल हा 0 असतो. सो व्हॉट वी हॅव टू राईट इन दिस केस, आपण याच्या ठिकाणी काय लिहू शकतो, F that is W is equal to F into cos theta into S, that is F. Obviously we have to write F as it is, that is next one the cos theta. So cos theta is 0 degree and this is the S. So what we get, F into cos theta की वैल्यू कितनी है, cos theta यानी कि cos 0 की वैल्यू 1 है. So it is the S. So W is equal to F into cos theta, sorry, F into S. It means that when the force is applied on the object, we can write that is when force is applied on the object and displacement is takes place in the direction of force, then it is said to be positive work done. So in simple language हम ऐसा लिख सकते हैं, when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in the direction of force, that is when the force is applied on the object, when force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in same direction, in the direction displacement takes place in same direction of applied force, in same direction of applied force. So obviously what we have to write, or what we have written, that is when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in the same direction of applied force, then it is called as positive work done. In this case, and means this is the first number and next one the second number. In case of positive work done, in case of positive work, angle between force and displacement, that is S, is 180 degree, 0 degree. So this is the positive work done. Next one we have to see second type, that is the negative work done. So obviously when the force is applied on the object, like this is the object, and when the force is applied on this object and displacement takes place in opposite direction, then it is called as the negative work done. Means जेव्हा आपण एखादा बॉल थ्रोन करतो आणि मधातच जर त्याला कॅचअप केलं तर हे निगेटिव्ह टाईपचं वर्क डन आहे. सो वी कॅन राईट दॅट इज when force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in opposite direction, and displacement takes place in opposite direction of force. Displacement takes place in opposite direction of force. Opposite direction of force. Direction of force. Applied force. Direction of applied force. Then the work done is said to be negative work done. So in this case, what happened? In this case, in case of negative work done, or in this case, angle between force and displacement, is 180 degree. Here the angle between force and displacement is 180 degree. It means that when the force is applied, then the displacement takes place in negative direction or maybe opposite direction. So we can explain with the help of formula, that is F into cos theta. आपण हे एक्झाम्पलच्या सहाय्याने किंवा फॉर्म्युलाद्वारे सॉल्व करू शकतो. दॅट इज F इंटू कॉस थिटा. कॉस थिटाची व्हॅल्यू आहे 180 इंटू S. सो F इंटू कॉस थिटा मीन्स निगेटिव्ह 1. कॉस 180 ची व्हॅल्यू निगेटिव्ह 1 आहे आणि इंटू S. सो इट विल बी गिव राइज टू मायनस Fs. सो W इज इक्वल टू निगेटिव्ह F इंटू S. So this is the negative work done. So obviously in first case we have seen that about the positive work done, next one the negative work done, and next one the third is the zero work done. Zero work done. What is the zero work done? When the force is applied on the object and displacement doesn't take place, or displacement takes place in a circular manner, then it is called as zero work done. So we can write that is when the force is applied, and displacement doesn't take place, doesn't take place or do not take place, doesn't take place, then the work done is said to be zero work done. किंवा जेव्हा एखाद्या फॉर एक्झाम्पल एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर आपण फोर्स अप्लाय केलेला आहे आणि त्याचं डिस्प्लेसमेंटच होत नसेल तर ते झिरो वर्क डन असेल. किंवा जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय केलेला आहे आणि ऑब्जेक्टचं जर डिस्प्लेसमेंट सर्क्युलर मॅनरमध्ये होत असेल, मीन्स अलॉंग द सर्कम्फरन्स, देन इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ॲज द झिरो वर्क डन. याला काय म्हटलं जाईल? झिरो वर्क डन. बिकॉज इन दिस केस एव्हरी टाइम angle between the force and displacement is 90 degree. So in this case angle between force and displacement, angle between force and displacement is 90 degree. यामधला angle किती असतो? 90 degree. So we can explain with the help of formula, that is W is equal to F into cos theta into S. So F that is cos theta, means cos theta 90 degree into S. So F into cos theta, cos 90 ची व्हॅल्यू 0 असतो. So W is equal to completely 0. यावरून आपलं असं लक्षात येते का जेव्हा ऑब्जेक्टचं जे वर्क डन आहे, ऑब्जेक्टचं वर्क डन केव्हा 0 राहू शकते, तर जेव्हा एक तर डिस्प्लेसमेंट होत नसेल तर, किंवा ऑब्जेक्ट जेव्हा सर्कम्फरन्स असेल, अलॉंग द सर्कम्फरन्स मोशन असेल त्यावेळेस. कारण यावेळेस प्रत्येक वेळेस फोर्स, अप्लाइड फोर्स अँड डिस्प्लेसमेंट डायरेक्शन नेहमी 90 डिग्री असते यावेळेस. So when the positive, means these are the three types of work done. First one is the positive work done, another the negative work done, and next one the zero work done. So when the positive work done takes place, when the force is applied on the object, then the displacement takes place in the direction of force. It means that force and displacement direction is same, that is force and displacement angle is 0, then it is said to be positive work done. मीन्स जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय करतो आणि त्याच डायरेक्शनमध्ये जर त्याचा डिस्प्लेसमेंट होत असेल तर त्याला आपण पॉझिटिव्ह वर्क डन म्हणतो. अनदर वन इज द निगेटिव्ह वर्क डन. जेव्हा एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय केलेला आहे आणि त्याचं जर डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपोजिट डायरेक्शनला होत असेल तर त्याला म्हटलं जाईल निगेटिव्ह वर्क डन. So we have written that is the when the force is applied on the object and displacement takes place in opposite direction of force, then it is called as the negative work done. In this case, angle between the force and displacement is 180 और 180 की जो वैल्यू cos थीटा that is cos 180 की वैल्यू नेगेटिव 1 है. So obviously f into s that is negative minus f or minus fs. So this is the w is equal to minus fs. Another one, the zero work done. So what is zero work done? When the force is applied on the object and displacement doesn't take place, or maybe we can say that when the displacement takes place in a circumference along the circumference, then the angle between the force and displacement, then the angle between the applied force and displacement is 90 degree. Then what is the value of the 90 degree? So cos 90 equal to 0. So obviously it should be found to be 0. So this is about the positive work done, negative work done and zero work done. So in this case we have seen that is the working by force and its type. So working by work done and its type. So किसको बोलते हैं हम वर्क डन? वर्किंग बाय वर्क डन when the force is applied to an object then the displacement takes place, it is said to be work done. Depending on the applied force and direction of displacement, then there are three types of the work done. That is, first one, the positive work done, that is the angle between the force and displacement is 0. Then negative work done, it is the when the angle between the force and displacement is 180. And next one, the zero work done, when the force and displacement angle is 90.